Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. Hocus 4/5. You know, he's originally from New York. I think he's from the Bronx. Imagine that. I could be wrong. Either way, he resides in Atlanta right now. And he said the feds picked him up because he refused to take off his hat. Imagine that. Imagine the feds pick you up because you refuse to take off your hat. They said, Hocus 4/5. We need to know what's going on top of the head right there. Hocus 4/5 said, nah, you can't do that. I'm not taking my hat off. You know, you gotta lock me up. You have a better chance of locking me up than you have me taking the hat off. I'm just joking. That's it. Entertainment purposes. But this is very serious. Hocus 4/5. He said the feds, they came and got him. He said he was kicking back, relaxing, sleeping in his bed with his family, and he heard a knocking on his door. And they said, open up. I was going to say his name, but I forgot what his name was. Imagine that. You know what? I should have remembered his name. Either way, he said he thought it was a joke. He thought it was a prank. Imagine that. Imagine thinking something's a prank and it's really serious. But either way, he said the feds picked him up. They got him. Don't forget, Hocus 4/5. He's a failed rapper. I'm not trying to diss him in any way, shape, or form, but I know him originally as a rapper. Tried to portray a tough guy. Went to jail. Came out of jail from beating murders, attempted murder. You know what I mean? The Star County, bragged about it. Then he said he changed his life. He went from being a criminal to saying, you know what? I'm an upright citizen now. Imagine that. People could change. He said he changed, but the feds are saying, nope. He did not change. Just for a simple fact, he did not change. He never stopped wearing his hats. Imagine that. Everywhere he go, he gotta have on his hat. How could he change? You know, either way, let's get back to the story though. Let's get back to the serious topic. Sex, money, murder. That's the game that he promotes. That's the game that he represents. That's the game that he talks about. Matter of fact, I never heard about that game before until Hocus 4/5 started talking about it. Sex, money, murder. That sounds so violent. I have to admit, I looked it up. They said there was some notorious blood gang. Imagine that. Notorious blood gang. And I would have never heard about him if it wasn't for Hocus 4/5. But either way, he's trying to figure out why the feds picked him up. He said they picked him up. They got him. But either way, I mean, I don't know. Normally when the feds pick individuals up, how you free? What was this bill? I don't know. Let's talk. I don't know what's going on. I'm still trying to figure out why he can't take off his hat. Would it be so bad? There are a whole lot of individuals out there in the world who just refuse to take off their hats. I don't know why. Just do no. I mean, what's going on with that hat? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not trying to be fighting. Would he wear the hat in the feds? Maybe. I can't see any way that the feds would be able to take Hocus 4/5 hat off his head. I can't see any way. I could be wrong. I'm usually wrong though. You know, but either way, it's a serious thing. Grown man talking about his past gang life. Caught up to him. You know, they said during the pandemic, he's saying he was participating in all those fraudulent activities, those PPP loans. Imagine that. Want to kick back, relax at home, make free money. On top of other things, unaliving people. That's what he's saying. Doing other type of crimes that these gang members do. Imagine that. He's an only gang member. Sex, money, murder gang. I heard they're in Atlanta, man. asking that. Did he go down there from New York casino or what? I started this. Maybe. Either way, they said the feds, they got him. I don't know a lot, but he's free. I don't know a lot. Only thing I do know is crime, no paper. I see him do it.